Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Japan, the land of cherry blossoms, incredible food, and ancient temples. It's a country that fascinates so many of us with its blend of futuristic cities and deep-rooted traditions. But that unique culture also comes with its own set of social rules and etiquette that might not be obvious to first-time visitors. Making a small mistake can sometimes lead to awkward moments, and nobody wants that on their dream vacation. So, to help you have the smoothest, most respectful, and enjoyable trip possible, I've put together a list of 7 key things you should avoid doing when you visit Japan. Trust me, knowing these tips will make your experience so much better. Let's dive right in. First up, and this one is huge, don't tip. I know, for many of us, especially from North America, tipping is second nature. It's how we show appreciation for good service. But in Japan, it's the complete opposite. Tipping is not part of the culture and can actually be seen as confusing or even a bit insulting. The service staff in Japan take immense pride in their work, and providing excellent service is the standard, not something that requires an extra reward. Your bill is the final price, and that's all you're expected to pay. If you leave money on the table, don't be surprised if the waiter chases you down the street to return it, thinking you forgot it. So, save your yen for another bowl of ramen and just offer a polite gochi susama deshita, which means thank you for the meal as you leave. That's the best way to show your gratitude. Next, let's talk about walking and eating. In many countries, grabbing a snack from a street vendor and munching on it while you explore is totally normal. In Japan, however, walking while eating is generally frowned upon. It's considered a bit sloppy and not very respectful. When you buy food from a street stall or a convenience store, the proper etiquette is to find a designated spot to stand or sit and eat it. Often, there will be a small area near the vendor for this exact purpose. Once you're finished, you should dispose of your trash in the correct bin. This rule helps keep the streets incredibly clean, which is one of the first things you'll notice and appreciate about Japan. Of course, there are exceptions, like at festivals or matsuri, where everyone is eating on the go. But as a general rule for daily life, finish your food before you start walking again. Number 3 on our list is all about chopsticks, or ohashi. Using them is a skill worth practicing before you go, but there are also some major rules about how not to use them. The most important one is never ever stick your chopsticks upright in your bowl of rice. This is a big one because it directly mimics a ritual performed at funerals, where chopsticks are placed in a bowl of rice on the altar for the deceased. Doing this at a meal is considered very bad luck and is a serious cultural faux pas. Also, avoid passing food from your chopsticks directly to someone else's. This also resembles a funeral rite. Instead, if you want to share, place the food on a small plate first and then pass the plate. Other no-nos include using your chopsticks to point at people or things, or spearing your food with them like a fork. Just remember, they are eating utensils, not toys or pointers. All right. Moving on to number 4. Don't be loud in public, especially on public transport. Japan values public harmony and quiet, and this is most noticeable on trains and subways. When you board a train, you'll see that most people are either quietly looking at their phones, reading a book, or just resting. Loud conversations, whether in person or on the phone, are considered disruptive to the peaceful atmosphere. In fact, it's polite to put your phone on silent mode, or manner mode as they call it, and avoid taking phone calls altogether. If a call is urgent, you're expected to speak very softly, or ideally, get off at the next stop to finish your conversation. This culture of quiet consideration extends to other public spaces like museums, temples, and even restaurants. It's all about being mindful of the people around you and contributing to a calm, shared environment. Number 5 concerns something we all have: trash. You'll quickly notice a surprising lack of public trash cans in Japan. This might seem strange for a country that is so clean. So, what do you do with your empty bottle or snack wrapper? The answer is simple. You carry it with you. Japanese people are taught from a young age to be responsible for their own garbage. It's completely normal to carry a small plastic bag in your backpack or purse to hold your trash until you get back to your hotel or find a proper disposal bin, which are usually located near convenience stores or train stations. This system works because everyone participates. Tossing your trash on the ground is a huge sign of disrespect. So, be prepared to pack it in and pack it out. It's a small effort that helps maintain the beautiful cleanliness of the country. Our sixth point is about shoes. The rule is quite simple. Take them off. When entering a Japanese home, a traditional inn or ryokan, many restaurants, and even some temples and clinics, you'll be expected to remove your outdoor shoes at the entrance, or genkan. There will almost always be a designated spot to leave your shoes, and often a pair of indoor slippers will be provided for you. This custom is in place for cleanliness, keeping the dirt from the streets outside of the living spaces. Pay close attention because sometimes there's an extra step. If you use the restroom, you might find another separate pair of toilet slippers just inside the bathroom door. You're meant to switch from your indoor slippers to the toilet slippers and then switch back again when you leave. Accidentally wearing the toilet slippers back out into the main room is a common and slightly embarrassing mistake for foreigners, so it's a good detail to remember. And finally, number 7. Don't enter a hot spring or onsen without washing first. Onsen are a beloved part of Japanese culture, a place for relaxation and healing. But they are communal baths, and hygiene is paramount. Before you even think about dipping a toe into that steaming, mineral-rich water, you must thoroughly wash your entire body. Next to the main bath, you'll find a washing area with small stools, faucets, and shower heads. You are expected to sit on the stool and scrub yourself completely clean with soap. This is not just a quick rinse, it's a full wash. The onsen water is for soaking and relaxing, not for cleaning yourself. Going into the bath dirty is considered extremely rude as it contaminates the water for everyone. Also, be aware of the rules regarding tattoos. While attitudes are changing, many onsen still prohibit guests with large tattoos, so it's best to check the policy in advance. So there you have it. 7 things to avoid doing to ensure you have a fantastic and respectful trip to Japan. From not tipping to washing before you soak, these cultural norms are all about harmony, cleanliness, and respect for others. Embracing them won't just help you avoid awkward situations, it will also give you a deeper appreciation for the unique culture that makes Japan so special. It might seem like a lot to remember, but you'll get the hang of it quickly, and the local people will definitely appreciate your effort. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips were helpful for planning your future adventure. If you've been to Japan and have any other tips to share, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next travel guide. Until next time, happy travels!